and welcome to the 37th edition of IIJS. So, sir, for your benefit, 36 years we've been in Mumbai and 37th is in Bangalore. So it's a very momentous occasion for all of us. So thank you for all your help. I would first of all like to, really from the bottom of my heart give all, gratitude from council, our board, from entire industry over here to the Karnataka state government because like we all know, after the second wave, there was all kinds of fear in the minds of, I guess, all of us in the industry, in governments, whether the third wave will happen, how severe the third wave will be, whether the vaccinations will be rolled out as effectively as what we hope for. But with, I would say again, a lot of gratitude. The Karnataka government has been extremely, extremely helpful, very accessible, right from, I would say, every ministry, chief secretary, health, you, sir. I guess everyone has been very welcoming with open arms and has given us every support possible, right from transport to health to airport, protocol for Kerala, I guess everything. So, thank you once again. I would like to again over here, really say that we did this in a very short span of time. So right from deciding to executing was 8 weeks practically, and again without the prompt decision making, and all of us are so used to, generally we feel generally, and I guess most of us in the room are 40 plus. I would say maybe there are some people who are younger, but most of us are used to where we don't get quick replies from government. We are used to, you know. फाइल मूव नहीं हो रहा है. But I must say that in the last 8 weeks, the government in Karnataka has worked maybe faster than what most of us work in the private sector. Extremely cool, extremely cool. So, very, very proactive. Thank you all of you all. Another thing, VIC and the CEO here, he's been, I would say, you understand so that everyone knows you. Thank you. So here's the man who's really again gone out of his way with his whole team to really help us put this show together. And you all can see the way they've, spruced up the convention center, whether it's the simplest of things, toilet facilities, garden, roads, everything. They've painted the whole place practically again. So great, thank you, sir. And I'm hoping that all our exhibitors and visitors have a splendid show. I would like to assure everyone over here that we've tried, and I must use the word try because I don't think anybody in the world has a 100% formula yet. But we've tried to follow every COVID-19 protocol there is, right? So, right from sanitization, RT-PCR reports, we're insisting on vaccination. I guess everything possible, and I would again urge all of you all, and though it's a small number over here, spread the message that over the next 5 days, let's not take it easy. Wear your mask, follow all the protocol possible, keep on sanitizing your hands, and let's make sure that we also go home safe and we are not the cause of spreading COVID, in this part of the world. So I would only urge all of you all to do that. We have 1,300 exhibitors here. So, somebody was asking, I guess, from the government. So, this exhibition actually has grown in size from what it used to be. So we've added 200 more exhibitors. So we've added more exhibitors because of the tremendous infrastructure and space over here. Now, I must say this number a little fearfully, but I have to say it anyways, is we crossed 17 or 18,000. 18,000. We've crossed 18,000 visitor registration as of today morning. So, internally our target was 10,000 and we were thinking that it would be a successful IIJS and, our exhibitors will be happy, visitors will be happy if we can get 10,000 people to Bangalore. We were being conservative. But 18,000 people have come, visitors, and it's really surged, I would say, in the last 1 week, closer to the show. I guess people have gotten more confidence that no, everything is fine and the show is happening. And, so I guess kudos to all the visitors who bravely come here. And I'm really hoping that they have a great show. Another interesting tidbit is that there are 300 international buyers. So not only do we have 17,000 visitors, 18,000 visitors in India, but 300 international buyers have also come. So that's also tremendous. And thank you to all the international visitors who've taken the effort to fly down to Bangalore. I guess the one good thing, and for some of us who've come in the last 2 days, I've been here since Monday, is And I guess that adds to the encouragement for this show, and especially I guess this whole association, all of you all from Bangalore and who come from all over India, is the sentiment. So it seems the last 2-3 weeks in retail have been extremely positive, extremely bright. Everyone is very, very optimistic, about the season ahead. And believe it or not, that this summit yesterday and even a breakfast conversation with many retailers today, the big worry is that will I get my delivery for Diwali? Because the next buying season is Diwali, and everyone's worried that all the gold manufacturers are sold out, all the diamond jewelry manufacturers are saying we have work for the next 2 months. So I would still say that. So that's a great sign, and makes us very positive that Bangalore has brought us maybe a little bit of luck. Shailesh, can we say that? Got us definitely, sir, a lot of luck, because first time we are seeing that before the show everyone is sold out. So that's great. Suresh, when since joint secretary over here represents us, in Delhi, the whole sector, exports are doing great. And the Prime Minister gave us a vision of $400 billion this year for exports. And our sector's target in that is $43 billion. Must say we crossed $3 billion even last month. So we are right on target, and we will maybe surpass our target as a sector. So that's great. Gold imports, April to August, has been 67 tons every month on an average. And, that's as good as our peak. So I think even in terms of domestic or export business, it's going to be great. If we can solve some of the supply issues we've discussed, then there's no reason why this industry can't go from strength to strength. So exports is doing well. For the audience over here, I can only say that the IIJS in Bangalore, and since physical has just started, is the first stepping stone. But we are soon in the next 1 year setting up a mega CFC, 2 mega CFCs in Mumbai and Surat. There's a jewelry park, sir, coming up in Mumbai. We're trying to consolidate, all the smaller workshops, Zaveri Bazaar, especially into this new jewelry park in New Bombay. We have a gem boots coming up in Jaipur. And I can only say that none of this would have been possible, okay, without this very business-friendly state government that we have, Karnataka, Gujarat, and Maharashtra, and the center, especially, has been extremely helpful. Yeah. So I would only say over here that yes, and manufacturing is flourishing in Bangalore, but jewelry park in Mumbai will be a world-class park, and we're really hoping that I guess all of you all spread the word again to the exhibitors over here and book your places very soon. We'll be starting booking. Letter of interest starts at IIJS, and we'll be starting to sell space in the next 2-3 months. I'm very happy to share with all of you that even the Commerce Minister has confirmed coming here on the 18th. So he'll be here on Saturday, and he'll be spending a few hours with us, getting to knowing the industry better, and he wanted to see firsthand what manufacturing and exhibitions look like. So welcome, sir. Last but not the least, one of the burning topics for our industry has been hallmarking, and hallmarking went mandatory in June. Yes, we've had some challenges with HUID and everything, but I can assure you that the government has been very proactive in I would say, streamlining most of the issues. Everything is not streamlined yet. We still have a long way to go in terms of infrastructure, in terms of cost, speed, and a lot of issues that we are facing. But I can only assure you all that we're working with them very closely. And come Diwali, we think that most of it should get resolved. So that's on the hallmarking issue. Besides that, we were fortunate to have a nice, I would say, very constructive meeting with our Commerce Secretary, Mr. Subramaniam, last week in Mumbai. And he has assured us that in the next 2 quarters, a lot of challenges which we're facing on the export front, whether it's SEZ policy, SNZ, there's a whole host of issues, customs, taxation, which will get resolved. So, sir, I can only tell you that, in Karnataka also, we've done this cluster mapping study. And one of the states which has huge potential for export and cluster development for gems and jewelry is Karnataka. So would request that you also help all our friends in Bangalore, Karnataka with whatever you can in terms of infrastructure, especially for manufacturing. So that's it. Everyone have a great Super IIJS. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Best of luck.